on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And it's coming up next.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. A good one coming up here in the NFC North. So great to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, love this division. Geographic proximity, legacy, physicality. It's all that you love about football, and all the teams in this division really have some positives going for their franchises.
I think this is one of the more intriguing divisions across the entire league, right? On one hand, Mike, you have Detroit, you have Green Bay. They have their long-term answer at quarterback, and when you have that box checked, you have a chance at the playoffs every single year. And then the other remaining teams, did Minnesota draft the quarterback of the future? Did Chicago draft their quarterback of the future? If they can answer yes to those questions, the NFC North becomes one of the top and most competitive divisions in all of NFL football.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan. But you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs. But when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL. And an impressive outing today could go a long way in making him back a full-time starter.
This one complete to Oliver. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll put Addison in motion. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands, and we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense when you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, when you think about these raw quarterbacks, right, they have this untapped potential in their upside. This guy's name is at the top of the list. But as we all know, in order to succeed at quarterback in the NFL, it takes a lot more than just the physical tools. You need to know how to use them to your advantage, and that's where the struggles have come so far in his career. Until that changes, I think it's going to be a lot of potential and maybe not the same performance.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's Jacobs. And he will dive into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Kirsten Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will power his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. And the Vikings are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Willis. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. To throw is Willis. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
Throwing is Willis. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing Willis. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. Inside the 40. DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Good try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick six we saw in the last possession.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. 1st-team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled 1st half continues. Willis. That one on target to Watson. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Packers.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 17-7 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Willis now to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They run it once more with Jones. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Again, it's Jones. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Jones. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. On the ground now with Jones. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here comes 3rd and 6. On the draw, here's Jones. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now Willis. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Willis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards. Two minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, a couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down, back at the 4.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Vikings go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Willis to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Willis now to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 52 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Willis. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. To throw is Willis. That one taken in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. To throw is Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. One final throw before the break. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. In that first half, it was the veteran Aaron Jones who had it going. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Throwing is Willis. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Throwing, Willis. We'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Now, faking the give. That one on target to Watson. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Willis. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. First and 10. Willis now to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Now Willis. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Running left, it's Jones. Jones, 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run, it's Jones. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. won't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. A give to Jones, heading right. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings cut the deficit down to 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Willis. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down and 9. Throwing, Willis. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, extend this lead. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock, leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Willis now to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll put Addison in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Willis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
Now, Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll run here. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Willis. Little short pass here.
On the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On comes the Packers punting team, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The visitors' offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's 1st and 10. Running is Jones. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Darnold to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Throwing, Darnold. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Darnold to the air once more. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Here's Darnold again. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.